Good afternoon, everybody. Uncle Tony here with your Sunday edition of the Porch, and we're poolside again. How's everybody doing? I decided to come back here to lay down a little bit. It's the afternoon. I just got off of work. I'm kind of beat down, but you know what? It's a good feeling. Plus, I chose poolside for another reason we'll get to later. Oh, man. Working a lot. It's not a bad thing. See, I'm saving up to buy a motorcycle so I can get one of you girls to marry me. I think that'll be the icing on the cake. I'm joking. Man, kind of had a rough one. I've kind of been playing cat and mouse with some friends of mine down in the Keys. We haven't really got together too much, and it's kind of been frustrating me, but whatever. We'll get together sooner or later. And then we had the whole Santa Claus debacle last night I'm not too happy about, so we're not going to get into that too much. I'm going to talk about another subject that I really love, and you guys know I love it. It's Sunday. It's Family Day. It's Sauce Sunday. It's the day God made. We're going to talk about God's gift to earth, and that's Italian culture. Yes, indeedy. Well, let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to name 5 of my favorite things about Italian culture. I'm sitting laid back poolside. Got my coffee, Tasmanian Devil mug today. I got a nice gathering I'm going to. Going to meet some new people. Had a friend from the Porch invite me over to her house for a little Christmas party, so I'm looking forward to that. So thank you for the invite. I'll see you in a couple hours. Anyway, let me go and get started. Number 5 on the list of Italian culture is the food. I mean, I think we take the cake on that. I mean, I think there's no ifs, ands, buts, questions about it. I'm definitely going to be a little biased here, but Italian food is definitely a blessing and a gift, and I certainly enjoy it. And hospitality is like none other. I mean, have you been to my mother's house? I mean, if not, you really got to come. I really like the food. I really like how, Italian people sit and enjoy the food. It's one thing, I guess, at work I have a hard time adapting to at all jobs I ever had, because I believe in America the lunch break is just non-existent. Every job I've ever had. It's important, put some care when making your food. Sit down and enjoy it. Talk with other people. Socialize. It definitely makes things better. Going into that, number 4, I think it's going to surprise a lot of people, but I'm very adamant about this, is the work ethic of Italian people. That's number 4. There's bad seeds and bad apples in every bunch, but I come from a very hard-working family. I consider myself a hard worker, and everybody in my family is a hard worker, and I was always surrounded by hard workers, and, I'm very proud of that, and I think people take that for granted. A lot of Italian immigrants came over here and worked very hard to build this country, and you don't hear about that too much, but what are you going to do? So that's number 4. Number 3, Italian-American pride. I say Italian-American pride because I think Italian-Americans are very good at both senses of pride. We're proud to be an Italian, but we're proud to be an American too. We don't really force our culture upon everybody. We brought some of the old world things over here, but we adapted more than other cultures. You got people over here that have been over here a dozen years and they don't speak English, and they're still living like they're living in their past country, and sometimes they don't necessarily have a lot of things to say good about America. I love America. I'm proud to live here. I don't want to live anywhere else. I'd like to visit Italy one day, maybe live over there briefly, but I like America the best, and I'm proud to be Italian and American. Salute. Number 2 is family. Doesn't get much stronger than that, man. I've put my family through the ringer, and they're here for me. They'll always be here for me, and I'll always be here for them, and that goes along with extended family too. I mean, once you've been over my house and you've ate a meal, you're family, and that's one thing people joke about. All the mob movies and the mafia shows, like, oh, the family. Well, it's real. It's the real deal, Holyfield, and I appreciate my family, and I appreciate the family aspect of culture in the Italian-American culture. Number 1, this one is going to be kind of hard to explain, but I'll do my best. It's the passion. Italian are very passionate people, and that could be good and bad, because it goes for some heated arguments and some very good makeups and things of that nature. Goodbyes are always horrible. Relationships are always very dramatic. Sometimes we tend to hold grudges a little too much. Everything we do, whether it's a hobby or a lifestyle or a view, we tend to go into it 100 miles an hour and really stand our ground, and can be really stubborn in that aspect. I definitely think my passion can kind of hurt me in dating, because I think in the age group I'm in and the culture I'm in, and definitely South Florida or Florida in general, there's a lot of game playing and a lot of nonsense and a lot of bullshit that I'm not really too good at, but hey, what are you going to do? Well, everybody, I hope you spend time with your family today. I hope you eat something good. I hope you relax and take some time for yourself and have a great week. I'm really enjoying this. I want to say thank you, and I hope you guys comment, like, and share. If not, bafangul, I don't care. So I look forward to that. Salud one more time, and we'll see you tomorrow on Boom Boom, the Porch.